Welcome, welcome everybody. Hey, bud. I was waiting to see if Mrs. Green Thumb would go live, but I haven't seen her yet this morning. Interesting. Wonder where she is. Had an exciting morning. Was woken out of a dead sleep with the SWAT team across the street. I didn't know if I was dreaming or not. It took me a second to register that it was actually happening. Hi. What you doing, huh? I gotta get my coffee. I haven't had any coffee or anything yet. It was. It scared the crap out of me. I was like, what? What's going on? At least when the SWAT team is there and they're raiding a house, they will call out on the loudspeaker what address. So I was like, okay, it's not me. They were like, those of you in whatever address it was, come out with your hands up. And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. And then they did have a few people come out with their hands up, but then they were looking for somebody else, and they had the person's name. They were like, so-and-so, come out. We will not hurt you if you just come out. I was like, oh, Lord. And they were there for quite a while, and there were like so many SWAT like all over the street. And then when they finally did leave, then there was somebody there boarding up the door in the basement window that they busted in. And when they were in the house, I could hear them busting something down too. Like, I didn't think that could be that loud. It was quite the eventful morning. It's already in the news, but the media doesn't know what. It just said that the house was raided. Don't know why. And that several people were taken away in handcuffs, which is what I saw. Because it was like right across the street. Like, I could watch from my bedroom window. It was freaky. I need to move. Hey, Barry. Let me just grab some coffee. The cat will probably keep you company. Hopefully she doesn't walk on the laptop and stop the stream. I'm back. Let's see. See, you made it sound, Barry, like you were going to actually be fighting somebody. Like, literally. I was like, Ooh, coffee's hot. Coffee's hot. And the creepier thing about the whole thing was the house that they raided in the summer. Somebody came from that house, knocked on our door, and asked if my son could mow the lawn. I'm like, oh. He said to me this morning, so, are you still up for me going to strangers' houses and mowing their lawns? Ah. They were going to pay him $40 to do it, too. Maybe it's the drug money. Bud, meet Barry. He is 17 years old and crazy. I just burnt my mouth. Yeah. We're going to stay away from them. This used to be the safe side of town, and now it's getting crazy. A couple of years ago, right across the street, there's an alley, and a woman was murdered. I remember hearing, it was one evening, and I remember hearing the gunshot. And then we heard about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, we need to move. And then there's a gas station a couple of blocks from us that's been robbed like a few times. And my son goes there all the time for snacks. M's getting front row seats for your fight. I don't know where to move to. This is supposed to be the good side of town. I'm definitely not moving to the bad side of town. More stuff happens there than over here, but still. Whew. It's definitely unsettling, though. When my son wants to go to the gas station in the evening, I'm like, oh no. Take a taser. Protect yourself. I do have a couple of tasers. Take it with me when I'm outside, when it's dark, when I have to be out. No one come near me. Get me a taser. Yeah, see, I would love to live in the country. The problem with that is I would think that I would feel like something can happen out there and no one's going to see it happen. You know? You have nobody to run to for help. I have a friend who, they have this gorgeous house in the country and they're surrounded by cornfield. And I'm like, I wouldn't even want to walk down the driveway. I'm thinking something is going to jump out at me from the cornfield. Okay, Barry. What game is it that you're playing? Remy's going to talk in the background there for a little bit. Hey, Eric, how are you doing? WW. Ah, okay, gotcha. Hi, Remy. I can't wait until I get a webcam. I need a webcam. I need to find just a cheap external one that I can plug into the laptop. Place my bets. I don't bet. A few years ago, I guess it was more like 5 years ago, I heard on the radio somebody totally bet his house on the team that he was rooting for in the Super Bowl. He bet his house. He had a family. He bet his house. And his team lost. I'm like, damn. That'll teach ya. Oh, the webcam in this laptop for some reason doesn't work. And it might be because it got damaged. The screen is damaged. It was in the car with my husband when he got rear-ended and the screen broke, and the webcam just doesn't want to work. So, no webcam. I'm going to have to get one to plug in. You did 2 push-ups this morning and then got winded. That sounds like me. Oh, you had to use it once? Oh, scary. My husband wants to get a gun just because things are getting so crazy. And he was like, obviously, he needs the gun safe, the bullets, all that kind of stuff. And he wants to go to the gun range and stuff like that. And he doesn't even want me, when he gets it, he doesn't even want me to touch it. He said, if anything, I need my own, something that fits me and, whatever, and then go to the gun range and whatever. Because I've never shot a gun in my life. Even my son has shot a gun. It's a shotgun. He's gone out to the country, I guess somewhere where his dad has friends out in the country, and they'll, do target stuff, with cans and stuff like that. And he has a shotgun, and I'm like, my own kid has shot a gun and I haven't. Hey, David, how are you doing? Wow. So yeah, my front door is always locked. My doors are always locked because, you hear about things where people are just like busting in, opening the door and coming in when you're home. And I'm like, no stranger's going to be walking into my house. My doors are always locked. They would have to break down the door to come in. I hate when the door's unlocked. I don't feel, especially when my husband's traveling too. I take extra precaution when he's not here. We have a security door, and I locked the security door, and I forgot to unlock it when I went to work. And my son was like, Mom, I'm locked out of the house. Because I have the only key that unlocks the security door. I was like, oops, I forgot to unlock that for you. My bad. I'm doing all right, David. I was just talking about how this morning I got woken up by the SWAT team across the street raiding a house. Scared the poo out of me. I took a picture and I took some video, although the main part where they were yelling on the loudspeaker at the inhabitants, I did not get on video. That all had already happened. I was still trying to register that something was going on. But there were a lot of cops in their SWAT gear standing out on the lawn in the street. They blocked off the portion of the street where my house is. Yeah, it was craziness. What do I smell? What do I smell? I smell my coffee. What do you smell? Oh, Barry, you're crazy. Yeah, I don't know why they raided at this point. My first thought was, are they YouTubing? Are they streaming? But no, they took like four people came out of the house on their own with their hands up, and then there was somebody else that did not come out. They called out his name, told him to come out. He didn't. They went into the side door, their back door, which is on the side of the house that faces my house, so I could see it. They busted down the door. The door was right off its hinges. Went inside. I could hear them busting things around in the house. I don't even know if the guy was in there because I didn't see them come out with him. But then later on when everybody left, they were boarding up the doorway and the basement window. The news said that the house was raided, but they don't say why. A guy hacked Nintendo? Interesting. To do what? Ooh, I think I made the coffee a little strong today. Oh no, Miss Green Thumb is live now. She's late. Alright, I'm going over there. Let me see. Let me mute myself for just a second. Alright, yeah, this is her beginning music. So, I am going to go ahead. Punch me in this. You're weird, Barry. So, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and end this stream so that Hey, Lori! So that I can head on over to Mrs. Green Thumb. I only went live because she wasn't around. So, I want to head over there and support her. If you guys want to raid her, that would be awesome. Come on over and raid her. I will get her link here. Let me get her link. And we can raid her because I was waiting for her this morning. Let me get her link. Here we go. Here is her link for her live. And go on in there and say Passion for Pets raid. I'm sure that would thrill her. So, I will talk with you later, guys. Maybe I'll go live a little bit later. We will see. Bye, guys.